Morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm back. Yo, it's Marquis Walker, masked up, man. Don't play with this corona stuff, man. Stop playing. That COVID-19's deadly out there. Yo, I'm here to review Conway the Machine. Stop playing, yo. We've been waiting for this release. We've been waiting for this album. It's a full-length album. It's called From King to a God. Man. This dude is a king, man. He blessed us with a full-length album. We've been all waiting for it. This ain't the only one. He got another album coming out with Shady on Shady Records with Eminem. That's coming out soon. But yo, let's discuss this. First of all, let's shout out to DJ Shay. He was just lost to coronavirus. He was fighting coronavirus. We just found out the cause. And he lost the war to coronavirus. I know how you guys feel losing somebody close. I just lost an aunt. Shout out to Gladys. Shout out to my family for staying strong and getting through this. Corona's no joke, man. Mask up. Stop playing, man. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. Wear gloves. Whatever you got to do, man. Stop playing. Especially if you're black. Stop playing. We already dying out there from cops. You know what I'm saying? Other black people. Black and black violence. All type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't got political runway for us, nothing set up for us. So yo, man, I don't want to get into my bag, but let's start this album with a boom, 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 boom. All right, let's get into it, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude got 14 tracks. Yo, Conway, listen, Conway ain't playing today. You know what I'm saying? September 11th. I know it's the day we lost a lot more people. So shout out to everybody that lost somebody in 9/11. You know what I'm saying? That was another tough time for America. 2020, I know that was in 2020, but 2020 just kicking our butt. And then September 11th just reminding us that we had more tragedy. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that lost one. Shout out to everybody that's fighting out there that has COVID and stuff like that, man. Hopefully you get better. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this album. Like I said, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Conway the Machine. I don't want to be a downer. We're going to talk about this dope album. That's all I got. Yo, album was great, man. Album was great. So, From a King to a God, 14 tracks, almost 50 minutes. And like most of his stuff, usually, and everybody know this if you're a fan of Conway the Machine, most of his stuff was like under 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, maybe 32 minutes. You check a lot of his projects, you know what I'm saying? So, great albums, great projects. Some of them were EPs, some were LPs, but like they was be the same time length. But you know, it just depends on how you felt, I guess, or whoever was putting it out there, and they called it that. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta get into this album. Like I said, 14 tracks. Some of the heaviest producers on this track. I'm gonna shout out all the producers first. I'm just gonna go down the line, then we're gonna talk about each track. All right, first track from King, produced by Damager. He had to start it off with that. Come on, he had to start off with Damager. You know what I'm saying? Damager blessed him with like a one of the heavy tracks, heavy dark tracks, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, gets Conway excited probably. I bet you Conway hears Damager beats and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? He when he gets on that beat, he be marrying those beats, man. He be marrying Damager beats, man. He probably got like all these wives on Damager beats, man. You know what I'm saying? He married all them beats, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Damager, man, for blessing the intro. It's kind of like an intro because it's short. It's like he does like one bar, not one bar. I mean one verse and stuff like that. So From King's dope. It comes on. It got that movie flow. You know what I'm saying? You ever like watch a scary movie? You go, yo, and like when it's coming on, you go, yo, this is about to be crazy. Yo, this movie about to be. It's like it's a great setup. So Damager, shout out to Damager, and let's go to Fear to God. Now Fear to God. This was produced by ooh man, this is like another kind of like horror. It's like we still in a music park. You know what I'm saying? This is like we in a haunted house now. You know what I'm saying? We in a haunted house. And guess who did this track? None other than Hit Boy. Hit Boy is in his bag, yo. Hit Boy, shout out to Hit Boy. He just did Nas's joint. Everybody was sleeping on it. Everybody was like, oh, Hit Boy, Nas, oh no. But it worked out well. Y'all go check out my review on that, on Hit Boy, you know what I'm saying? And Nas. Dope album. I gave that, I think, a 4.2. Great album. Great album, Nas. Shout out to Nas and Hit Boy. But Hit Boy, yo, Hit Boy, I think Hit Boy's gonna do like a track like this, because this sounds like kind of like a Derringer type of Alchemist beat. You know what I'm saying? And Fear God, this is one of my favorites right here. This is my rotation. You know what I'm saying? I gotta give it to him. And then, boom, boom, Lemon Squeeze. Yo, that's the third track, man, with Method Man. All I gotta say is Method Man and Conway. Together, come on, man. Deadly combination. Stop playing. This reminded me of like, it was still like a dark beat. And guess what? Method Man's used to these beats. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to a lot of Method Man's old, like first, solo albums like Takal and stuff like that, Takal 2, he had a lot of dark and gritty beats anyway. So he was just fitting great with this track. You know what I'm saying? So Lemon Squeeze. It's like one of the first singles, man. You know what I'm saying? And you got the video too, so go check the video out, man. Shout out to Meth on this. And guess what? Meth is coming out with an album with Havoc. Yo, I can't wait for that. Everybody's talking about the underground. So Method Man and Havoc, yo, get that album out. Stop playing around. Next track, Doe and Damani. So I'm guessing Doe's Money, and then Damani's is the name of the boy he lost. You know, I was looking around seeing what Damani meant at first. I'm like, what's Damani? What is that? Like I thought it was like some type of rich word, like because Conway dressed well. You do, you know what I mean? Dress, fancy and stuff. So I'm thinking like maybe this is like a fancy name for like a new shirt or something. I don't know. But Damani, I found out was a friend he lost, a close friend he lost when he was younger and stuff like that. Got in a car accident. He was on a high-speed chase and got in a car accident. And supposedly, if Conway wasn't, in the studio that day, he would have went with him. So we might have never had Conway. So R.I.P. to Damani. And man, you never know what's gonna happen, man. But yo, this track right here is a split between Alchemist and Damage. I don't know if this is the first time they ever did this. This is a clever way to get two of the best producers that they work with anyway to kind of collab. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they ever did this before. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me in the comments if they've done this before. But Alchemist starts it off, man, with a dope beat. You know what I'm saying? And then like it transitions to a Danger beat, but during transitions, they take the like a clip from Tupac movie Juice, when he's Bishop, you know what I'm saying, and they talk about like the gun, like why you get to hold the gun? He's like yo, it's dope the way they flip it, you know what I'm saying, and then like Conway turns into a song. So I like this concept. I'm telling you, Conway's stepping up his bar game, he's stepping up his concept game, he's like going out of the box, because a lot of people are like, oh, Conway just rap about drugs and killing people with guns. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of that in here, of course, because he's not going to stray away too far away. You're not going to start doing like, I don't know, like Migos songs or something like that, you know what I mean? But even though he is braggadocious on a lot of this stuff too, that's what the Migos is about, braggadocious. But anyway, on this one, they flip it, you know what I'm saying? They flip the beat, and then like he flips the movie Juice and takes that Park line, that famous Bishop line about the gun and stuff, about why he get to hold the gun. Yo, and kills it, man. So shout out to this, the concept of this record. I like the concept of the record. Record's dope, you know what I'm saying? But it's two of the dopest producers, man. And they both were Griselda camp anyway. Yo, next track, Juvenile Hell. Same title as Mobb Deep's first album. I don't know if y'all remember that one. Go check that one out. And then the next album, of course, was the infamous, and that was the classic. But a lot of people don't remember Juvenile Hell. I think it was called Juvenile Hell, or the album the album was called Juvenile Hell. Yeah. The first album was Juvenile Hell. So he called it Juvenile Hell. Havoc produces the beat. And guess who's on this track? You would think, like, you hear this track, you go, yo. You hear Havoc on the chorus, you go, yo, I know who's gonna spit next. It sounds like Prodigy's gonna spit next. Like, you gotta come out the grave and spit. But yo, Prodigy, guess what? We got Prodigy's protege, Flea Lord, on here. Yo, man, he just fit right in with this beat, with the Havoc beat. Yo, Havoc and Flea Lord. I know y'all working on the album, because Flea Lord got like, he's on his 10th album, almost 11th album this year. I don't think he did a whole album with Havoc, so maybe they working on that. You know what I'm saying? Because his voice fits great with Havoc's beats. And so Flea Lord's on this, and then guess who came out of the woodwork? One of my favorite rappers of all time. He's on my Mount Rushmore. Lloyd Banks, the punchline king, dog. Woo! Lloyd Banks, yo. somebody woke up a monster. And I'm not going to give Rick Ross the credit, because Rick Ross has been talking trash about Lloyd Banks recently, trying to give him change money for doing stupid stuff. Rick Ross, y'all, cut that out, man. Lloyd Banks is the man, yo. He's already rapping, so he's already, because I'm pretty sure he did that verse before, because I seen him chilling with Griselda like months ago. So maybe he did that verse already. So I already know Lloyd Banks is in that studio. And you antagonizing him too? Yo. All I'm saying is, y'all woke up a sleeping monster, man. Banks is back, man. Yo, I can't wait for Banks' project. So, yo, Banks killed it on here. Flea Lord killed it on here. Of course, Conway killed it on here. And Havoc, great concept. And I'm waiting for the Havoc and the meth joint. You know what I'm saying? It just makes you, crave for it. Cause you know what I'm saying? You hearing these artists, you hearing these, you know what I'm saying? And you just want them to collab. They about to come out the album, so whatever. And then they do a shout out to DJ Shay again. He does a couple interludes. This is the first interlude, and he's basically expressing his feelings about Conway. You know what I'm saying? He's warning people on how Griselda and Conway so passionate about hip hop, how they love hip hop, and how they honor hip hop, and they on their way, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to DJ Shay again, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. You know what I mean? And then here we go, Frontlines. Now Frontlines. A producer I never heard of. I heard of Beat Butcha, but Beat Butcha and because Beat Butcha's down with Griselda, and this other dude named is it Signalflow Music, and Beat Butcha do this beat. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Conway's braggadocious. You know what I'm saying? At least the first verse, he's being mad braggadocious. You know what I'm saying? Just basically telling you, yo, I got money. You know what I'm saying? I got this. You know what I'm saying? So what? And then the second verse surprised me, because I'm thinking like, and like I said earlier, he's stepping up his bars, he's stepping up his concepts, he's jumping out the box. You know what I mean? He's not like all guns blazing, you know what I'm saying? On the second verse, which is one of my favorite verses on this album, he talks about, crooked police and and how, how they, did George Floyd wrong, you know what I'm saying? Knee on the neck and all that stuff. And he's like, and it basically, one of my favorite lines on that is basically at the end, he's like, yo, if that was my son or my kid, you know what I mean, my kid, he's basically saying, I don't know what I'm gonna do if that was me. If that was my son that they killed, he might go in the precinct blasting. And that's how a lot of people feel, man. A lot of black people are starting to feel angry now. You know what I'm saying? Black people are the most forgiving people on the planet. We are. We love people. We love everybody. We forgive too easily. But y'all better arm up legally. Arm up legally. Go get your gun license. That's all I gotta say. Go get your gun license. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. All right, next track. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. It's Anza, I think. Anza. This is produced by Murda Beatz. I don't know if I heard of Murda Beatz. I think I heard of Murda Beatz, but this one's dope too. You know what I'm saying? This one's really dope. And shout out to Armani Caesar, the queen of Griselda. They just signed her I know they signed her this year. They probably been working with her. I don't know if they was working with her last year, but I think they signed her this year. She got the chain, you know what I mean? And she blesses this track, yo. So shout out to Conway. And this beat is more up-tempo. Another thing about Conway, when he first started healing, he couldn't use his vocals as much. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't use his jaw as much. So he couldn't his range of rapping wasn't that great for fast tempo tracks. This is a fast tempo track. So he's healing. You know what I'm saying? You can tell he's healing now, so he can rhyme over these fast tracks and these faster beat tracks. And I think back in the day when he first started rapping again, DJ Shay, shout out DJ Shay again, started slowing down the beats, and then so did Derringer, started slowing down the beats for him and working with him, getting his confidence back. And I'm glad. Shout out to all them producers. Shout out to everybody that was working with Conway, because Conway's in his bag on this album. And this is one of them up-tempo tracks that's like, got the head bobbing, got the head moving, you know what I'm saying? Start playing, you know what I mean? And then we got Seen Everything But Jesus. So, you know what I'm saying? Most of these, I love these titles, because a lot of them sticking to the King to God concept, you know what I'm saying? If you really look at the titles and stuff like that. Some of the titles are, first of all the titles are dope, because you listen to the song and you kind of realize why he named it that. It might be named after the record, or it might be named after what somebody says. You know what I'm saying? So It's dope. You know what I'm saying? They always created with the titles, and they always created with the titles of the album and the track. So check out Griselda, and like if you go back on all their albums and projects, you see how they listen. They love hip hop. They honor hip hop. You can tell to the rooter to the tutor. They make sure everything's fine tuned, even if it's a title. You know what I'm saying? Like they put that into it. You know what I'm saying? So seeing Everything But Jesus. This is Beat Butcha. Beat Butcha by itself on this track. Because like a lot of tracks, Beat Butcha like collabs with people. But Beat Butcha's in his bag on this one. He gives Conway a joint. Yo, and he got Conway singing on this joint. Oh, Nick. About to get the mask, baby. Get the mask. They on sale, baby. But yeah, support if you can. You know what I mean? Support if you can. You know what I'm saying? Support the kid. You know what I mean? Really for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's in college. So, you know, support the kid if you can. But yo, check this out. So Conway's singing on this track. You know what I mean? He get his singing bag, you know what I'm saying? And Freddie Gibbs is on here. Freddie Gibbs ain't singing, but Freddie Gibbs, you know what I'm saying, those in the verse, you know what I'm saying, at the end. You know what I'm saying? Smooth track, you know what I'm saying? They both in their bag, you know what I'm saying? I know people gonna love this track, you know what I'm saying? So, and then Shay comes back, DJ Shay comes back with another interlude. This time he's DJ Shay's like, you can tell it's older, of course it's older, but like you can tell it's like probably older than this year. He's talking about the fruition of Griselda and Conway. He's telling you about the Griselda family, what they're gonna be and how they're gonna be successful and how great they are and stuff like that. So you can tell. I'm glad they had that clip. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Number 3. I mean not number 3, Lord. I'm looking at Spurs 3. Next track, Spurs 3. This is the Griselda track. You know what I'm saying? You know, they gotta have a Griselda track. You know what I'm saying? And they say they're not a group, they're family, and they just rap together, but oh, they're a group, man. I don't know. Whatever. Y'all, okay, whatever y'all claim, but they in their bag again. They all get together. Conway starts off the track. Then Westside jumps in. And then Benny, of course, Benny comes in and kills it. Yo, Benny kills it on this one, yo. I'm about to stop rhyming again. Y'all have to pay me to stop rhyming, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know I can't rhyme. I'm gonna try to quote Benny. Benny, if you're listening, I got the blog and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everybody come to the blog, too. You know what I'm saying? Blog's more structural, more, you know, neat and clean. Not like how I'm about to rap right now. I might mess up your verse. Don't beat me up, man. You know what I'm saying? Beantown, baby. Come on, Beantown, New York. We good, man. We good. All right, so he goes like this. He goes, a bag of the heat is in the back of the Beamers. Skirt. Cocaine, thick gold chain like DMC in them black Adidas. I remember when I was dirt cheap. I don't know what I'm going to name this, but it sounds like Spurs 3. So see how like sometimes like a verse can name the song. So I think that's why he named the song. I mean, cause when I was looking at Spurs 3, I'm like, how that? When I first look at the title, I'm like, Spurs 3, what that got to do with the, you know what I'm saying, the God Kings concept? But I get it now. So you know what I'm saying, shout out to Benny for the dope verse and kind of naming the song really. You know what I'm saying? Next song, Forever Droppin' Tears. Woo! Conway is a great beat selector. I'm sorry, he just. Guess who's on this beat? Yeah. The Green Eyed Bandit. You know what I'm saying? E-Double. Erick Sermon and the Rockwilder. 2 legendary producers. If y'all don't know about Erick Sermon and the Rockwilder, yo, y'all got some more homework to do. You know what I'm saying? They bless this track. Now, Forever Droppin' Tears, this is like a emotional track. Conway gets into his emotions, you know what I'm saying? He got like, this is like a gangster song, you know what I'm saying? For real gangsters that, you know what I'm saying? This is probably gonna make real gangsters cry. Like, we're listening, like, you know what I'm saying? Real gangsters go listen to this track by themselves and probably shed a couple tears because they lost people, you know what I'm saying? So he's talking about people he lost. He's talking about the dude he lost. Earlier I was saying, is it Damani? He's talking about the first verse is about Damani. He's talking about how he lost him, how they was cool growing up and they should share each other's clothes. I did that with dudes back in the day, but like that I call my brother. You know what I'm saying? We used to share each other's sneakers if we had the same size. We used to share each other's sweatshirts, try to get girls. All that stuff. We used to share subs, share pieces. All that, right? Dudes was broke growing up, you know what I mean? Project dudes. So he talks about all that history. And it's fun. It sounds dope, but then he basically turns to a sad song. He's talking about how he lost him, you know what I mean? And then he talks about the second verse is about DJ Shay and how he lost him. How, like, I believe they wasn't as cool as he wanted to be before he passed away, because I guess they had a little conflict, and then even in the song, Conway says like they had like a little fist scuffle. So You know what I'm saying? And he basically he just wished he loved them. He said he loved them more before he passed. But, you know, nobody knows when somebody's going to pass away. So, yo, it's a lesson, man. Tell people that you love them. Tell your circle you love them, man. Like, for real, man. Everybody. Call your moms, call your sister, call your whatever, your brother, daughter, kids. You know what I'm saying? Patch up those real relationships, man. If it's just a friend, sometimes friends, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but your friend, if they're a real, true friend, I got friends for 25 years, 30 years plus. We still cool. If we have beef, it might be a day or two we don't talk, we bug out, but we back texting, we back calling, we back, you know what I'm saying, hanging out. So, yeah, man. So that's great record, great concept record. I love it. Next one is I'm gonna say Jesus Christ, but it's not. It's like the DJ's name is I think it's Crisis. So producer Crisis, he actually brings the album back. It's like, you know, that sad song, but, you know, we crying on the record now with that, you know what I'm saying, with the other track. And then this track, Jesus Crisis, you know what I'm saying, I get it, you know what I'm saying, kind of goes with the title album, Christ, you know, Jesus. So he brings it back to like a grimy, the grimy nature of Conway. So Conway, you know what I'm saying, gets back in his bag, and, you know what I'm saying, and he's telling you, and he's showing you why he's a top contender. You know what I'm saying? Listen to these verses. I'm not gonna spit, but listen to this album. This is one of my favorite songs too. This is a dope record, man, right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to producer Crisis. Never heard of you. I'm gonna check for you now. You in the vault now. I'm gonna check for you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, he was going back and forth. Heavyweight title on this track. You know what I'm saying? Now, last track, number 14. Now, I was telling you about all them other producers. Y'all like producers, all them hot producers. Yo, he had to. He didn't forget about Primo. And R.I.P. the Guru. You know what I'm saying? Premier got a beat on here. The last track called Nothing Less. Yo, and it's a smooth tempo track. Nothing crazy. He's not, you know, a couple scratches. He's not doing nothing too fancy on this one. But it just fits what Conway's message is trying to do. Conway's flowing on this one, man. I ain't gonna lie. He's doing his thing on this one. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to quote something that Conway said. I think it's from the source. I think I took it from the source. But he basically sums up this album, man. So basically, let me read a quote from Conway real quick. So he basically was talking about this album. He basically summed it up, man, better than I could. You know what I'm saying? He goes, typically, when I create an album, I tend to focus on being the best rapper and having the best bars, which everybody should. From king to a god, I wanted to show growth. How much I've grown as an artist and how much I've grown as a man. I wanted to showcase versatility and show people that I'm not a one-trick pony. I feel like this album is not only arguably one of the best albums ever, but it's also the perfect appetizer to get my fans ready for my Shady Records debut. God Don't Make Mistakes. That's the next album that's coming out. So this is the first album, because I like other ones was like shorter than album length, you know what I'm saying? Less than 30 minutes. And he even says it on one of the tracks. This is his first album. So the next album, he's saying it's a classic. He's already saying. So I'm already like going itching for it. I'm already itching for it. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I need the Shady record. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know what I'm saying? Like a fiend. You know what I mean? So shout out to this album, man. Shout out to Conway. You know what I'm saying? Let's grade this joint, man. Stop playing. You know what I mean? I know what y'all waiting for. I'm gonna give the Beatz producers in their bag. So I'm gonna give it a 4.2, all the beats, 4.2 together. This is all together. 4.2 out of 5. Heavy beat production. There was some beats that, you know, I'll skip. I mean, not saying skipping, but some beats I was like, nah, they alright. You know what I'm saying? But he still tore it up on the mic. You know what I'm saying? But it's not good enough. There wasn't good enough songs for me to be like, yo, I gotta put this in my rotation. So that's how I kind of grade them. I gotta grade them on replay value. I grade each record on replay value. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta read the blog. Check the blog. I'm gonna link it. And then lyrical content. Yes, Conway, your lyrical content went up. Because if you check my older blogs or older reviews, I think I started Conway off with a 3.5 out of 5 mics on rapping, lyrical content. Yo, 4.5 Conway out of 5. You there, man. You 4.5 right now. You in your bag. You stepped up your lyrics. Dude, the concepts, it's the way you flow on certain records. Now you got the up-tempo tracks now. You know what I'm saying? You got the vocals for that now. Yo, they should be scared of you, man. I know they run into the border. Other rappers probably run into the border. You know what I'm saying? They're like, Conway's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Then album structure, 5. Perfect 5 for album structure. You stuck to the theme. You know what I'm saying? You stuck to the concept. Great record, man. So overall, for mics, out of 5, 4.6 mics out of 5 mics. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's a classic, and maybe in the future, I might listen to it again. It might be up there, but right now, you get a 4.6 Conway. That's high, man. That's a high, you know what I'm saying, score, high rating. You deserve it, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. I appreciate this album. I'm a huge fan of yours. I'm a huge fan of Griselda. I can't wait to the new album, man. Straight up. One love, man. Straight up. Boston. Beantown. And support if you can. Support the kid. All right. Peace.